Are we live? Are we live? Oh yeah, I'm back, baby. What's up, guys, to another video, man? What's up to another video? So, on today's video, I got something special, guys. I got something special, especially because it's something that I personally went through and still going through, guys. So, basically, today we're gonna talk about why pick the money over the women, guys. Cash over women, guys. That's today's topic. Now, if there's any women watching, it's fine. They could watch, get some tips, get to know how it feels to be inside a man's mind. But I want to talk to my brothers today, guys. I want to talk to my brothers today because it is crazy. It is crazy how this thing affects you, guys. It's crazy how it affects your life, your progress, guys, your everything. Now, let's break it down, guys. In this video, I don't want to talk too much. I'll just have to talk because that's the only way this video is going to run. But let's put up the facts, guys. Let's put up the facts. Now, why would you pick the money over the women? Now, I know the rappers make it sound cool. They make it sound like get the money over the whole, It all sounds good, guys, over the rap line, but there is some honesty in it, guys. There is some honesty in it. Now, I want to break it down to you today as to why you need to get the money over Now, I get it. You would love the supercar. You would love the big house. You would love the flashy clothes, the trips, the everything, guys. That's cool, guys. But in order sometimes to get those things, you have to make some sacrifices. There's always going to be a new BMW, a new Lamborghini. There's always going to be so many things released every year. If you're an iPhone person, they're even running out of ideas now. There's always something new out there, guys. But what you need to do is, just because you couldn't afford the 2015, 2014 Lamborghini, this year it's the 2024 Lamborghini. What you need to start thinking, since you are visionary, since you are ready, is, you know what? Maybe let me just work towards getting the year 2030 Lamborghini. Yours will be the most advanced anyways, so it's cool. Why cry about the 2002 Lamborghini? That time has passed. You were broke. But since you are rich, you are thinking about the future. Say, you know what? I haven't have all the Lamborghinis of all these years, but guess what? The 2030 Lamborghini Hurricane, the 2030 Lamborghini what? That's going to be mine, guys. And then you need to set up your thinking, your work ethic around these next 5-6 years in order for you to snatch the 2030 Lamborghini, guys. Now, how does that fall in line with women, guys? The problem with women, from my experience, is not only do they have the power to suck your wallet, right? They also have the power to suck your time, guys. They have the power to suck your time because you are going on dates, you are laying in bed cuddling, you are talking whatever topics that interest them, which means you are not thinking about growth the way you would if you're alone. So you spending so much time, eating junk, watching stuff, going on trips, that a whole weekend, nothing productive has happened. Now, there's nothing wrong with women. We need them. They help us with the reproduction thingy. That's how you're going to get your kids, how the family tree is going to grow. Fine, 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐻. I get that part. But you are trying to get the 2030 Lamborghini, guys. And I can tell right now, that thing will need some sacrifices, guys. Now, that is why it's important to understand that you need to use time to work for you, not against you, guys. And relationships are good, but from my experience, those things suck up time, guys. They suck up time. They suck up resources. Crazy. Now, how do you get around that? Because this way you have to listen carefully. How do you get around it? I'm not saying abstain for 6 months, a year, 2 years. Here's what I'm saying. This is where you get the girl that can work according to your schedule, that can work according with your budget. This is where you get what we may call the basic girl. Most of the time, men like women that are high class. They like women they know that they can handle. I don't know why they like that drama. You always want the bad B. For whatever reason, I don't know. But that bad B is costing you so much, guys. She is the main reason you are not going to get the 2030 Lamborghini. Simply because you want a bad B around your life, guys. There's always that girl who's willing to love you and work around your time, guys. You need to get a woman that when you tell her you'll see her in 2 weeks, that is cool. That is okay. She's not going to fight you over why haven't you seen me? Do a couple of calls here, a video call there, send a gift or two, but someone that will respect your time and that you are trying to build something, guys. So pick the money, guys. Pick the money. I'm telling you right now, family is everything. We love our partners, our girlfriends, but when they cross the line and you have a partner that wants to see you every weekend, that wants to see you during the week, that is not going to work for you, bro. It's not going to work for you. Dating will waste so much time, so much creative time. Time you could have been taking to think of ideas over the weekend. Time you could have been taking to save money. Time to be looking at yourself. Now you are eating all these junks, bro, that you wouldn't be eating if you're not on a date. Now there's nothing wrong with going on a date, but be with someone that respects your time. Be with someone that's cool with your cheap meals. I made the mistake of a girl telling me where to go, sort of telling me when she could see me. She got you good when she's telling you, listen, I'm only free next Saturday. If you don't take me on that Saturday, I can't see you for a long time. And you have to work around her schedule. You were like, no, I can't lose that girl. So whatever she tells me, I have to jump. And I'll make sure that Saturday she sees me. Because if she doesn't, she's disappearing for 2 months. And I used to do that, guys. I used to be that guy doing everything to please a girl. Now I'm cool, bro. If I'm calling you and you're not calling back, I take it as a huge sign that you're good. Because who are you calling? Who are you calling? Alright, I'm going to give you 3 strikes. If you're not greeting me good morning for 3 days in a row for a week, by the following week is strike out. I'm going to send one more good morning. If you taking 3-4 days to reply that, I already know that you are talking to other people, But those are relationship topics that we're not going to address in this video. In this video, I want to address why you should pick the money over the women, guys, because the women want the money anyways. So doesn't it make sense for you to get the money first? Doesn't it make sense for you to build up your garden first so that you can attract some bees, the bees that you want? Can you imagine having a flower garden, guys? The whole thing goes throughout the whole mountain and the bees come knocking, asking to suck pollen from your garden. There's 3 million bees coming, looking hungry, hoping to be in your garden, and you are the gatekeeper. You get to pick whatever bee makes you happy. If you want a fat bee, if you want a skinny bee, even a blue bee, you have the power. It's your garden, guys. Stop chasing those women, guys. Build up your garden. Build up your garden. Plow, weed, spray your flowers with parasites, get your garden looking crazy, get your thousands, get your millions. I tell you right now, I don't know where women get this from, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. They know when you got money. They sense it. I don't know whether it was God's way of giving them secret powers. It's crazy. I've seen it live, guys. You don't need to be standing next to a car for women to know you got money. There's some aura that they pick up with you. They just know that this homie got money. I don't know how they sense it, You don't have to be next to a supercar for them to know it, but they can pick it up that this guy here has cash, guys. So focus on your money. You start seeing the way they respond to your messages, the random calls, the time they have for you. That's when you'll know you're on the right path. And that's by simply doing you, guys. So do you, and I'll tell you right now, they are going to fall in line, guys. And you get to be that garden keeper, gatekeeper, picking the type of bee that you want, guys. You know what I mean? Because in a scenario like that, using this metaphor, guys, it's like whilst you are building your little flower farm and you got this girl disturbing you, when you were supposed to be plowing today, you are taking 2 days off. And you know Monday is raining, guys. That's what happens when you're going out on weekends when you should have been saving that money, because you need that money to invest in your project, to finish up a certain part of your project. But since you are dealing with so many girls, you don't have time for your garden, guys. So pick the money, because when you pick the money, you can always then come back and buy the time back, guys. That's a crazy thing, guys, with money. You can feel like you wasted 10 years, but I can tell you right now, guys, if you had no woman for 10 years and you had 10 million on the 11th year, you would sleep with any woman you want. Crazy in that 12 months. If there's a homie you know that sleeps with 10 girls, for example, in a year, I'm not teaching people to cheat, but let's say the homie, he sleeps with 10 women per year for 10 years. That's what, 5, 10, 50, you know, that's 100 women over 10 years. You can sleep with 100 women in 1 year, guys, if you got some millions. I kid you not. If you had 100 million, you could sleep with 100 million, with 100 women in 1 year, guys, if you had that type of money. That Lamborghini, baby, will do wonders that you cannot even fathom and think about. Yes, you may see it on TV. Yes, you may see some gold digger videos. Yes, you may hear about the Lamborghini being good. Yes, you may see it on the street. But it's a different feeling when it's yours. I kid you not. It's a different feeling when it's yours, especially when you worked hard for it. That car will get you 50 numbers in 1 day, guys. So that's what I'm just saying in this video, guys, before I talk a lot. I'm just saying, pick the money over the women. Get the money. There's some sacrifices to make. And then after a while, you can then come back and pick your wife and pick some women, whatever it is you want. Polygamy, I don't know, you're in Africa, some of us. So some people do believe in that. You can have all the women in the world, but there's some sacrifices to make when it comes to that money. There's some sacrifices to make. There's so many ways the sacrifices can come in. Cutting off weekends, going to school, cutting off friends, cutting your long-term friend that doesn't have the disciplines that you have. You know, sacrifices like switching countries, not seeing your mama for a very long time, losing your childhood girlfriend. There's a lot of sacrifices you have to make, guys, if you really want that Lamborghini 2030. That's where I want your mindset to be at. The next 6 years, you can't get the 2030 Lamborghini. You just gotta think right. That's all you gotta do. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Like I said, pick the money over the women. And then once you have the money, you can get back to the women. And the cool thing is now you are making all the conditions, because he with the gold makes the rules. Remember that. Your job is to get the gold. Then you can make all the rules. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. 1.